peace. I won't tolerate it.
You'll tolerate what I give you, Silence. I'm heading down.
I've spent a lifetime trying to uncover the secrets of this world. Where the machines came from. How the old ones achieved such marvels only to fall into silence and death. A lifetime of failure. As year by year, decade after decade, I hit walls I could not break, doors I could never breach.
Hello.
Until a Nora huntress marched out of the savage east. And voila, for her, all the deepest secrets of the earth were laid bare. I suspect you will have an easier time with this door than I did years ago.
Hold for identiscan. Genetic profile confirmed. Entry authorized. Malfunction. 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 Malfunction.
Are you kidding me?
You don't hear me laughing.
Shut up. There's gotta be another way. Hey! Elizabeth Sobek here! Requesting access!
Access request acknowledged. Root command functions available. Do you wish to proceed?
I do! Get me through this door!
Analyzing. Primary access inoperable due to mechanical failure. Emergency venting procedure likely to circumvent blockage. Do you wish to proceed?
Yes.
Emergency venting authorized.
I underestimated it. So by now
Guess you can't have everything.
that will draw attention. We won't have this place to ourselves for long now.
We? Last I checked, I was the one risking my life down here.
Yes, fine. Now will you please get moving? There's so much to learn in less time than I'd hoped.
Welcome to Project Zero Dawn.
Zero Dawn. We found it.
Are you really so surprised?
Facility diagnostics detect multiple failures. Attempting repair.
So, what was this room?
An entrance hall, perhaps. Have a look around.
Take a seat and wait for your name to be called. A selection of beverages and snacks are available.
A smaller room.
proceed into viewing room 1 for an important message regarding the purpose of your visit.
What was this place?
A holographic theater.
CD01 data intact. Initiating playback.
Welcome to Project Zero Dawn. I am General Harris, Chairman of the Joint Chiefs of Staff of the United States of America. I'm sure you've heard the rumors that Zero Dawn is a top-secret super-weapons program, the technological miracle that will save us from the Pharaoh Plague, if Operation Enduring Victory can hold off the robots long enough. The reason I'm sure you've heard the rumors is that I'm the one who spread them, and they are all lies. Zero Dawn is not a super-weapons program, and it will not save us. Nothing will save us. Here's why. By the time the glitch was noticed, it was already too late. Nothing could stop the Pharaoh Plague. Nothing can. Its robots will continue to replicate and devour the biosphere. Life on Earth will be destroyed. Our planet reduced to a barren sphere. Global extinction is inevitable. No matter how many we kill, the robots just keep exponentially making more. If we had their deactivation codes, we could shut them all down. The entire swarm. But since their cryptographic protocols use polyphasic entangled waveforms, cracking a code set would take half a century. At best, we've got 16 months. Not exactly what you'd call a survival option. The destruction of a biosphere is not the sort of apocalypse you can wait out in a fallout shelter or a space station. There will be no Earth left to toxic rock with several million Pharaoh robots on it, hibernating, waiting for something to eat. This is the horrible truth behind the lies of Operation Enduring Victory. My lies. Lies designed to inspire millions of innocents to sacrifice themselves in battle. Why? One reason. To buy time for you and the work you will do here. Zero Day, the day that life on Earth ceases to exist, is coming fast. It cannot be stopped. The hope of Zero Dawn is that something new might come after. But I will leave it to Elizabeth Sobek to shine that thin ray of light into the darkness. Harris, out.
That doesn't make sense. Life on Earth didn't cease to exist.
He said it could not be stopped.
But it was. Somehow Elizabeth saved us. I've got to keep looking. Find out how she did it. Kestrels. They got in. Through the vents.
Let nothing stop you from learning the truth.
Spread out! If it moves, kill it!
What is this place? Tomb?
Áudio da parte. Tem um viado chamado Fabiano aí assistindo, querendo jogar Street of Rage. Vai fazer o quê? Se contentou que aqui no Horizon é melhor.
Quiet approach.
Já... Ai. Isso aí faz todo sentido. Tudo certo. Isso aí. Nem esse ataque aqui, ó. Foda pra caralho. Então te fode aí. É, pois é. Aí não dá, né? Ah, tá. Então tá bom. Onde é que tá esta última porra? Tá pra cá. Ou é depois da porta?
CD02 data intact. Initiating playback.
Elizabeth Sobek.
You've heard the bad news, and it's all true. The Pharaoh Plague is devouring the biosphere. Life itself will cease to exist. But does that have to be the end? What if we could give life a future?
Então tá então.
What if we could build a kind of seed from which, on a dead planet, life could blossom anew? This is the aim, the
É
hope
por isso que vai me dar
of
um sonho.
Project Zero Dawn. To create a super intelligent, fully automated terraforming system
Bichone.
and bring life back from lifelessness.
Baita de um bichone.
What would such a system require? At its core, it would need a true
Pois
AI,
é.
fully capable of making the trillions of decisions necessary to reconstitute the biosphere. An immortal guardian, devoted to the reflourishing of life.
Ui,
We call it Gaia,
delícia.
Mother Nature as an AI. But that's just the core of the system. She will need to be surrounded and empowered by a comprehensive suite of subordinate functions. Think of them as extensions of Gaia's mind, each dedicated to a specific purpose. Now, these aren't AIs, but make no mistake, each presents an engineering challenge more profound than anything the human species. Hardware that preserves and then gestates the billions of seeds and embryos from which life will be reborn.
É,
The construction of underground facilities to hold it all. And that's
também
just the
acho
start.
que é bom.
We don't have to build the entire system. The beauty of a fully automated terraforming system is that it can build itself. Now, over the days to come, you'll learn how all these functions, all these pieces that you'll be working on fit
Aí
together.
depois fica botando a culpa na...
How we'll race the clock to
No
execute our
PlayStation.
harvest initiatives, write the
PlayStation.
software, build the tech and the facilities.
Sim.
How we'll lock it down and seal it up before the inevitable occurs. But even more important, you'll know how it doesn't end here. How Gaia will generate those
Ah, tem que ser
deactivation
trilha
codes
de
General
300
Harris
então.
talked
É
about.
2 e meio não tem graça.
And build the transmission arrays to broadcast them, shutting down the Pharaoh robots for good. How Gaia will
vi.
not just build, but imagine any
Vi.
conceivable robot it needs to do its work across centuries. From detoxifying the Earth's ravaged atmosphere and poisoned seas,
Ah, mas...
to the regreening of the Earth from cryopreserved seed stalks, to rewilding
Vai ter
the Earth with
sacanagem.
animal life. And then, when all that is done, how a new generation of human beings, spawned at cradle facilities around the globe, will partake of Apollo, the vast archive of human knowledge and cultural achievement from which they will learn of us.
É, na real só ganhou tempo agora, né?
And most important, how not to repeat our mistakes. It's not an impossible dream. It is within our grasp if we work tirelessly and stop at nothing to achieve it. We can't stop life from ending. But if you will help me, help Gaia, we can give it a future. Join me and help make that future real.
Fazer o quê, né?
The whole Earth destroyed, but then remade?
Yes. By a machine. A machine of creation.
Elizabeth did this. For life. For us. Why Hades?
Ai, que foi, Andressa? Deixa ela cair, ela aprende.
Ela quer se virar pro outro lado, ela vai cair.
Vem cá, Brigitte.
Ela não cabe.
Ai, gato aí querendo aprontar. Pra variar.
If it was part of Gaia, how did it
Ela é
end up in the
castrada.
wreckage of a pharaoh robot?
Não pode.
Why does it want to kill me?
Ela já teve uns 12 filhos, né?
Apollo.
Tá bom?
The archive of knowledge. What happened to that?
I'm as confused as you are. Maybe the answers lie ahead.
Ela só teve 4. Ah, foda-se. Pô, tá. Qual queria? Ah, tá. Se tu diz. É? Conseguiu. Puta que pariu. É. Aham. Então tá bom, né?
Intruder! Get her!
Come on, then.
Whatever you do, don't die now.
Ah, é. Que bosta.
Got me! What else you got?
Tower's down.
Is there another route?
I've done this before.
Não era pra ser ruim, não, né? Pois é.
Zero Dawn. It is art, in a way. An expression on the grandest scale. But there is so much unfairness. Why was I chosen?
É, mas às vezes.
Was it decided by committee? By algorithm?
Ah, sei lá.
My family will
Às
be
vezes
saved
o
because
cara
I
dá
happen to
umas
graduate in art history? Is this right?
miguelada.
Dr. Soubet? Christina Soubet?
Yes. I met a man, another historian. His fields are Bauhaus and the New Materialists. But he once attended one of my talks. Another unfair chance. Of all the many people in that auditorium, that we should both be here now. And yet, I feel more accepting of my fate. No, it is not fair. Not at all. But for the sake of my family, for the
É
sake
só
of
atualizar pro 10 de
art,
novo, né, o cabeção?
art is alive. It must be able to speak from beyond history and echo in the future.
É.
Keep that for later.
É, isso é verdade. Tô indo pro lado errado.
Here we go. Another one of these. Need to find the right configuration.
Puta que pariu.
Hey, I'm done with Brett's incompetence, okay? Somehow, he managed to install an H emitter node backwards. Everything's in reverse. I don't get paid to clean up Brett's messes. If you want it fixed, send him up to storage for a new emitter, not me. Parker out. Hey, I'm done with Brett's incompetence, okay? Somehow, he managed to install an H emitter node backwards.
Nunca deixamos ela livre pra testar, né? Ah, sim. Uhum.
There's a part missing. Maybe there's a storage area nearby.
Não. Pô, bicho. Tem bagulho sobrando, faltando, quer dizer. Ah. Deve ter. Esquerda acima, esquerda abaixo, direita, esquerda acima, esquerda, baixo, direita.
Done. I should check the door nearby.
Restaurar a porta antiga.
Cada perna tem chave de um mapa.
Não.
Tá, né?
Uhum. Fabiano falou boa noite, vai nisso. Boa noite, diz ela.
Ai, dói aqui, ó. É um nervo mesmo. Vai ter de dançar.
É. Ele falou que tu podia chamar ele de Fabrício ou de alguma coisa pra zoar também.
Found one. Looks intact.
Fabrício, Luciano, Juliano.
Deixa eu ver. Fabiano.
Tudo que termina com anos, ele falou. Fabinhanos. Diz ela. Tá lá.
That should do the trick.
Toda estragada.
Now let's get that door.
Tá toda estragada. Tá, esse aí bagulho aqui tá de cabeça pra baixo. Então, primeiro é baixo. Esse outro aqui é pra lá. Esse aqui é pra... Opa, cacete. Esse aqui não precisava mexer.
Ô, difícil guardar o que tu pega.
Sim. Três.
That did it. Door should have power.
Viagem.
Now to see what lies beyond it.
Vê lá. Já tem um nego aí dentro.
Eclipse. They're here.
Avoid contact.
Lines look good.
Gaia. It's
Yeah.
up there. Second floor.
Can you reach it?
So
Vai
much for
trazer pra
avoiding
mim aqui?
contact.
Eu acho que devia trazer. Por quê? Eu passei
Get it while I
faz
can.
tempo. Ah, bota toda a transmissão aí pra frente, cara.
Hostile spotted. The shadow gives you strength. This shadow will reach you wherever.
O que foi, Andrés? Ah, sim. É outra dimensão até. É que 24 é coisa desses manezinhos, né? Mas é que... O que eu ia falar mesmo? É que o cara pode começar depois de... Que eu já tô transmitindo aí pra começar desde o começo, né? Ver o vídeo. Pra não ficar perdido. O pessoal que tá...
Or not.
Oh, tem mais peão ainda. Eu tô matando os peãozinhos aqui. Pô. Já faz tempo que eu saí da pausa.
Room's clear. For a moment, anyway.
Get moving. You have to find Gaia.
Pra ver se vai melhorzinho. Oh. É o da Andrés. Quando isso começa aí não para mais.
I'm Margot Shen, and this is Justice. As the name might tip you off, this is going to be the subordinate function that Gaia will use to make lots and lots of robots. Her personal forge. Except, it's not that simple. So like, you probably noticed that only about a third of you are robotics engineers. The rest, experts in machine cognition, virtual heuristics, that stuff. Well, that's because we aren't going to be the ones designing and building robots. The last thing we want is to burden Gaia with a bunch of outmoded 21st century designs. A waste of time. Our purpose is to empower Gaia to build the robots. And not just build, imagine, from scratch. Any robot she needs for any conceivable purpose, designed and fabricated at a snap of a finger. Hers. Her finger.
Eu tava pulando.
So, Hephaestus isn't really the forge. It's more like the knowledge of craft and ingenuity of a mastersmith to wield the hammer. Encoded as software. Virtual creativity made real. Gaia's already learning. In simulation, she's doing some very creative things with fractal assembly and animal morphologies. Her designs aren't about to win the Liam Prize anytime soon. But hey, everyone has to start somewhere. So, yes, time to get started. Let's do this.
Tá. Brigitte, não foge.
It's a little technical at places.
If Gaia was designed to save life,
Brigitte,
why would the robots it makes attack people?
Perhaps it loves some forms of life more than others.
Au!
The machines weren't always so angry.
Me arranhou, desgraçado.
Mostly they were docile until 10, 15 years
Tirei as unhas no meu peito só pra
For
sair.
years, Hephaestus has been forcing cauldrons to make aggressive machines. I've seen it myself, in the cauldrons. Stalkers, Ravagers, the Thunderjaw. How could it do that? And why?
Why indeed?
Meu Deus.
I think this is it. Elizabeth Silbeck's office. But it's sealed off. There's got to be a way inside.
Keep looking.
More eclipse.
Careful now.
Ai. Ainda não chegou? Meu Deus. Aham.
Welcome to Apollo, the collective memory of the human species and the wellspring of knowledge for future generations. I am Samina Ebaji. Until recently, I was director of the International Collective Memory Institute in New Tehran. As a heritage professional, I devoted my career to the preservation of human knowledge, creative endeavor, and cultural achievement. Apollo is, therefore, the ultimate embodiment of a lifelong passion, albeit under the very worst circumstances imaginable.
Esse aqui eu vou pegar na moita. Aquele outro me viu. Olha. Tiro na cara. Sim, minha senhora. Acho que acabou. No momento, a qualidade de conexão de internet não é suficiente para transmitir a partida. Acho que daqui a pouco já não vai mais transmitir, que a Andressa vai ligar o Netflix. Mas... precisa comer, né? Meu Deus. Atrasado pra caralho, então. Pra baixo. Arma do Arauto da Morte. Tá. Foda-se. O frentista. Quando não tem nada no WhatsApp é bom. Pelo menos não tem problema. Tá, é tu e tu agora? Assistindo? Pra mim apareceu 3. Ui. Que delícia.
Welcome to Hades. Zero Dawn's extinction failsafe protocol. The ultimate killer app. Now, I know what you're thinking. The purpose of Gaia is to resurrect life. So why give her a subordinate function, only purpose of which is to wipe out life all over again? I mean, what the... Constituting a biosphere?
Olhado.
Looks like the only way onwards.
Welcome to Eleuthia, the crown and king of Gaia's subordinate functions. For it is by Eleuthia that the human race will continue to exist. I am Patrick Brochard-Klein, the Alpha in charge of this program.
No.
Now let one thing be perfectly clear from the outset. Eleuthia is not a genetic engineering project. Our goal is to preserve the human genome, not alter it. A snapshot of human genetic diversity, literally frozen in time. The genetic quintessence of our species, unmodified.
Tá atrasado ainda?
Under my watch, our activities and initiatives will comply with the 2034 clone provisions and the 2048 Rally Accords. Now that may seem a quaint, even trivial concern to you in light of present circumstances. As one of the authors of the Accords, it is far from trivial to me. The practical challenges before us are staggering in scope and complexity, but not insurmountable. Global collation and...
Cradle facilities. Elizabeth said a new generation of humans would be spawned inside such places.
She did.
All Mother Mountain. It was one of them?
Bom, então.
There's only one way to be sure.
The hatch wouldn't open. Something about a corrupted Alpha registry. I need to search Elizabeth's office.
Vi. Ah, tá. Não sabia que era pra te devolver o celular. Desculpe. Muito obrigado.
Pure logic won't cut it, Ted. To pull this off, Gaia's going to need to have some skin in the game. It has to care.
What if it runs amok? Have we learned nothing from our mistakes?
Your mistakes, I think you mean?
All I'm saying is give it a kill switch.
She was just born, Ted. I'm not gonna put a gun to her head while she's still in the cradle.
You talk like it's a child. What if it becomes a monster?
Elizabeth, may I speak outside protocol?
Of course, Gaia, go on.
I'm sorry to contradict you, but Mr. Farrow's argument is sound. At this point, the development of my psyche is not entirely predictable. To ensure preservation of life, a hardwired override is, I believe, a necessary safeguard.
There. Satisfied, Ted?
Jeez, Liz, just do what it says.
Ah, não tá tão atrasado assim.
Would benefit from antilopinate morphologies, though Caprid forms show superior load-bearing capability.
You're a quick study, Gaia.
Dr. Sobek, as I have conducted this comparative analysis of mammalian morphologies, I've gathered extensive data on the quaternary extinction event.
Oh? And
O
your
teu som tá
assessment?
saindo também, ô Fabiano? Ou só
Gaia?
Logically speaking, the extinction was a natural consequence.
And yet...
Que viagem.
You will undergo a brief period of unconsciousness during relocation to Prime and final instatement.
Elizabeth, may I speak outside protocol?
When you're back up and running at the new site, we'll bring the subordinate functions online and see where we stand.
Elizabeth, I detect distress. Are you all right?
I'm fine.
I realize that circumstances compel us to launch earlier than we hoped, but all subsystems are operational. The odds stand in our favor.
But what if... Gaia, there's nothing left out there. You can't even survive unless you're wearing an environmental suit. There are billions dead, in fear and agony. What if it was all for nothing?
Elizabeth, extinction was inevitable. Thanks to you, life will have a future.
You really believe that?
I believe in you, Elizabeth. In you, all things.
Should have brought a cart. The Alpha Registry master file.
Intact?
Yeah. No signs of corruption.
Then what are you waiting for? Copy the file.
With this, I can restore the registry at the hatch inside Allmother. Open it. Go inside.
And grasp the secrets within.
Where I was born. Maybe who gave birth to me.
Who? Are you really so naive? There will be no who waiting for you there, Aloy. Whatever birthed you into the world was a what, not a who.
You bastard.
Oh no, I had a legitimate birth. It's you, Aloy, who are the creation of a machine. But what kind of machine and why? Why were you created?
Eclipse.
You need to get out of there. What you found is too valuable. You're too valuable.
Still alive. Good. I have a more suitable death in mind for you, child. My entire life, I've always known one thing with prophetic certainty. That I was destined for glory as a great champion of the sun. Even when Jiran was murdered, even when Meridian fell, I never doubted my destiny. Until you came along. When I heard that you had survived, a doubt took root in my mind. As sure as the sun rises and falls each day, those I am bade to kill die. And yet I failed. How? Why? With each dig site you attacked, each loyal soldier you killed, this pestering doubt grew. It grew when High Priest Bahavas went missing. And when the true Sun King Itamen was snatched away. It not only grew, but multiplied. I kept thinking of the moment my knife pierced your throat. One twist, a simple tug of the blade, and you would have bled out. In slaughter, I am a practiced hand. So why hesitate? Why fail my destined purpose?
If you're gonna go on babbling like this all night, could you just kill me now?
Oh no, we're in no hurry, you and I. Not now.
Maybe some physical torture to distract me from your voice?
At that moment, on the mountain, I aimed to kill you with dispatch, and yet did not. Why? This failing troubled my thoughts, haunted every step. It was only when I captured you, down in that place, that I finally glimpsed the sun's design etched at length across the course of events. You were meant to survive that day on the mountain. Meant to interfere at dig sites and kill my men. Meant to eliminate High Priest Bahavas. Meant to snatch Itamen away. Conversely, I was meant to capture you. Here. So that you might die as a sacrificial offering to the sun. Everything as it was meant to be. Predestined and preordained.
Porra.
idiot. A dangerous idiot, but an idiot. All this talk of destiny and fate. I'm sure Hades speaks the same language, doesn't he? You're being played for a fool. Hades is an ancient machine, not the buried shadow of Karja myth. It doesn't care about Meridian. It wants to kill everything and everyone. And you are its dutiful slave.
I serve not the buried shadow, but the sun in shadow. All halves of nature joined to one cause. Shadow to sun, dark to light.
Do you really not hear how ridiculous that sounds? You've gone from serving an insane homicidal Sun King to an insane homicidal machine. You're moving down in the world, not up.
I'll remember those words as I watch your corpse burn. Whatever's left of it. You fail to grasp the point. As surely as you've been conquered, so has all doubt. And with certainty of belief comes unstoppable force.
Then get in this cage and put your faith to the test. See if things work out like you expect.
The circle has closed. Every element is in its proper place, exactly where it belongs. The errant beast, now caged, will serve her true purpose. A sacrificial animal. Oh, speaking of sacrifice, I forgot to tell you.
Nossa, mas tá só ali agora?
After you crashed the Eclipse network, I sent messengers into the east to rally the forces there and mount an invasion of the sacred land. I ordered every Nora killed. I was hoping to catch you there, but alas, it all seems to have been unnecessary.
The Nora have no part to play in this. Leave them alone.
Soon, they'll have no part to play in anything. That much is sure. In any case, I couldn't recall the order even if I wished to. Thanks to your destruction of the network, communication over distances is impossible. You not only doomed yourself, but an entire tribe. Do we not see the scorching judgment of the sun in these events? Your focus, such a powerful device, isn't it? And yet, so fragile. So you see, this time, I did not hesitate. The knife has already been twisted.
Oh, tô na arena.
Karja faithful, rejoice! Our years in shadow are over. A new dawn trembles on the horizon. A new day soon to break. And when it does, the false Sun King will be dead, and Holy Meridian ours once more. In this, I have become an instrument of prophecy. All halves of nature joined to one cause. Shadow to sun, light to dark, night to day. Behold! Hold your seats! Can you not see the proof of the sun's blessing before your eyes? How else could shadows such as these prowl in broad light of day? Were they not approved by the sun and joined to our cause? Many years ago, to consecrate this great ring, the Radiant Turan ordered many
crushed
beneath the hooves of the behemoth. Mighty is the radiance in the eyes of the sun, but it is mightier still, infused with the power of shadow. Let this one, who schemed and slithered, be the first to die. Let her be the first of thousands.
Quer fazer bolo, Andrés?
I'll never beat that thing without weapons. My weapons are up on the platform. There's no way out of this ring. Maybe I could use the strength against it. That pillar's weak. Another hit, and that pillar will come down. I should try luring the behemoth into the pillars. Gotta get out of the way. That did it. One more pillar and that platform will come down. And my weapon's left. He's on the way. It's down.
Puta, não caiu. Tá, deixa eu ligar o forno pra mulher.
Hey! Guess who got her weapons back? Now you're just a big dumb target. Come and get it!
Oh, droga. Ó, matei. Desacreditado do cara.
Shadows, kill her.
Apelão.
Kill her.
Why leave it to them? Come get me yourself!
Tu vai fazer bolo ou cookie, Andressa? Ela não me respondeu, hein? De graça.
Really here? You risked your life.
Ela tá fazendo cara de abobado. Cookie mata, diz o Fabiano.
Too bad you wasted your time then. Helis destroyed my focus. And the Alpha Registry with it.
Not at all. The whole time I've been monitoring your focus, I duplicated every data file you scanned. Installing that data to a new focus was trivial and easy. Happy birthday, Isaac. Daddy sure does love his little big man.
You're really good at making it impossible to like these sounds. But I guess I'm not.
It's time to see where you were born. Maybe you'll even learn why.
Yeah.
Pode ser. O que
Meet
faz
the
o Matrix
machine
lá?
that birthed me into this world. Isn't that how you put it?
I'll be off.
Wait.
Yes?
Since when can you override machines?
Ever since you discovered the technique. I had to destroy a corruptor to obtain the necessary parts, of course. But your example showed me how to do that as well. Yet another benefit of monitoring your activities through your focus. Truth be told, the underlying logic of the technique isn't so different from rites practiced by Banuk shamans, though of course, far more advanced.
Great. You're welcome. How did you track my location when I wasn't...
It doesn't take a genius to surmise that Helis would throw... I wore out 2 striders getting here in time, but I did. Now be on your way.
Helis recognized you. You told me that you'd assisted the eclipse. Not that you knew the man who killed my...
So now you know. The man is a serious threat. So let's...
The tribe's already weak. They won't stand a chance.
Well, absolutely not.
What kind of...
When the time is right, I'll contact you later. In the meantime, should you need to return to Shadow Karja territory, I brought armor to conceal your identity.
You think of everything, don't you?
One of us has to. Aloy, just for your sake. I hope there is someone waiting there for you inside the mountain. Not a what. Yeah!
O terror do sol. E o coração dos mares. preciso de mais 3, 6, 9 pontos de habilidade. Tenho 1. Puta, 4.000? Ah, viagem rápida. Tá louco. Toma aí no cu. O quê? Que merda. Tu acredita que eu vou ter que andar 4.000 metros de cavalinho? Seria mais rápido para viagem rápida, né? Desabilitou. Pode ser.
Here we go again. This must be where Asad was supposed to check in. Spotted me.
O botão X vai ficar cansado.
Looks like a screen.
Ele só vira amiguinho depois que eu converto.
Wonder what's inside.
Mas é difícil fazer isso. Não é uma coisa que me interessou muito. Vai, cavalo. Não sei, mas eu acho que esse barulhinho parece mais alto ainda na minha orelha. Porra. Aham. Meu Deus. my diaper is full now.
Hope they won't miss me.
Passarinho. Chato pra caralho. Puta que pariu, mas demora pra chegar.
Watching.
4.000 metros? Fiz 2 até agora. As hélices aqui do energia eólica, campo eólico. Nossa. Pouquinho. Eu não tinha passado nessa parte do mapa ainda. É.
Scrappers. Happy to find salvage as always.
O Bruno Gaze está agora online. Hã? O Bruno Gaze. Puta, o resto eu vou ter que fazer a pé agora. Meu caralho.
See anything you like?
Quê? Tu é meu chefe, cacique. Salvar aqui pra não perder essa corrida toda, né? Será que agora não dá mais de fazer a bagaça? Não. Saco. Tá lá, tu não podia entrar, mas sai de lá de dentro. Viado.
I guess I can't blame you for that.
Árvores pegando fogo.
The watchtower's burning, but the Sentinels had time to warn the tribe. She wasn't going to give up there. Well, she didn't say that.
Só fugindo. Nem adianta tentar brigar. É.
It's a corrupted Thunderjaw, right? The survivors must be holed up in the mountain. If the tunnel collapses, they'll be buried. I'll never reach the hatch.
That's right!
Braves, to Aloy's side, now!
For Aloy!
For the
For our mother!
Thorol and Sona, they're still alive.
até aqui pra morrer tão fácil.
Aloy, your deeds reenact the... You saved the tribe. Did what no brave or war chief could do.
I'm glad to see you're all right. You are all...
Since the proving.
For now, but this was just one...
I see. So long as we have you to fight with us.
How many survived?
Nearly all the matriarchs, and many families, goddess be praised. But braves, never before has an enemy stabbed the heart of our... Even the Karja, in all their red raids, never broke through to the embrace.
Well, this enemy may have broken through, but they never got back out. We made... Tell me about the attack. What happened?
They struck from the east. Our sentinels saw them, said that beside them marched Deathbringers and Corruptors and other machines. Driven, we took ground. Met them with clouds of arrows. Some fell. But we withdrew to the gates of Beam, but they were too much for us. Those who survived.
Are your
bruises pale?
Don't give me a hunting song, Varl.
My body aches, but it's nothing that will keep...
So the survivors took shelter in the mountain?
It was Tirsa who broke the taboo. Ordered the tribe into the mountain for Lansra. Well, she didn't agree. But I don't think anyone...
Tirsa's decision saved lives. Good for her. I need to go inside.
The matriarchs will be eager to...
I'm sure.
Then...
You will see.
The matriarchs let us in.
Aloy! Oh, you've returned.
Teb?
Aloy! You've come back! The Seeker has returned. Come, speak to us.
Foolish woman, you welcome a curse.
Come, Seeker, we have much to discuss.
Her very presence here is a blasphemy.
So, you have finally returned.
She not only returned, but fought her way through many enemies to reach us. Outside, she brought low a corrupted Thunderjaw. She lifted the siege.
How was this done? By the will of All-Mother. Have you returned to speak with the goddess, Aloy?
Yes, I guess you could say that. I think it'll work this time.
Sisters, surely we cannot permit this. Because of her, our tribe teeters upon extinction. What if she has come to wake her father, the Metal Devil? She means to finish our destruction. We must stop her. She is a curse made flesh. She will be the end.
Excuse me.
Aloy!
Talk amongst yourselves.
Hold for identiscan. Error. Alpha registry corrupted. Correction. Alpha registry restored. Genetic identity confirmed. Entry authorized. Greetings, Dr. Sobek. You are cleared to proceed.
I see you're inside.
Figured I might be hearing from you.
Shall we begin?
I never stopped. So this is Aletheia. This is where I was born.
Where you were made.
So these are... So this was it?
Where you were born.
But why?
Another day has passed.
You mean the lights got dim? I don't want to sleep, Mother.
I know, but it is time to get some rest.
No, I'm king today. What I say goes. I want to see the real sun, not lights and pictures.
You will, in time, children.
In time, in time, in time, in time, in time, in time, in time.
These look like cribs.
The cradles of a cradle facility.
And those things, the multi-servitors, they took care of them.
There was no one else.
Someday. That's what you always say. We want it now. It's big down there. Now, Father.
Children, that area is not yet available.
Get him!
Physical aggression detected. Physical aggression is not permitted.
Except yours. Damn sentinels.
Children, may I be of assistance?
Go away, healer.
Lena, you have suffered mild bruising.
Go away!
Blue is the color of the sky. White is the color of clouds. Yellow is the color of the sun. Green is the color of grass. Flowers can be any color. Take a look. These are yellow and black, and they love flowers.
Let's run a jump.
Here
Blow
they
off steam.
come.
Leave us alone, Father.
After what just happened, I can't leave you two alone.
Just let us talk then. Go away.
I'm sorry, children, but I must provide supervision.
You're not even a person.
You sound frustrated. Let's run a jump and go off steam.
I have no choice but to release you. But why? There is no food here anymore.
But there's food out there?
We don't know for sure.
Come on, let's go.
I don't know.
Mother, can we come back if we're cold?
I'm sorry, but that won't be possible. You will have to support yourselves now and take care of each other.
What will happen to you?
I will stay here and sleep and remember all of you.
What will happen to us?
Queimou.
You will be brave and you will learn.
They were trapped here. Their whole lives.
In plain view of luxurious space.
What went wrong? Why couldn't they access the other areas?
Unknown. But you won't have that problem.
Looks like they didn't like this door very much.
For identity
Open
scan.
for them.
Genetic identity confirmed. Entry authorized. Greetings, Dr. Sobek.
Hmm?
You are clear to proceed. Welcome to the Lyceum, a place of learning.
Que foi, Andressa?
So, what was this place exactly?
The dream of Apollo. Never realized.
Why not?
Welcome, students. Please pick up a focus device and place it on the side of your head, just behind your eye.
I had to dredge the pits of the
Hello,
world
child.
looking for focuses
My
to
name
repair.
is Samina.
And here sat a troll.
Today is a big day. Your first day of... Hello, child. My name is Samina. Today is a big day. Your first day... Hello, child. My name... Your first day of school. There's so much for you to learn. So much promise and possibility.
Right. Malfunction. Hollow offline.
Hollow offline.
You were right, Aloy. This is a graveyard. The charnel house of knowledge. What we might have achieved had we not been denied it.
Maybe there's a way to fix it. But it's not why I came here.
Of course. What's the whole of human knowledge next to the origin of one girl? Continue your search.
I will.
Hello, child. My name is Samina. Today is a big day. Hello, child. My name is Samina. Today... Hello, child. My name is Samina. Today is a big day. Your first day of school. There's so much for you to learn. So much promise and possibility.
Control accessed. Priority message for Dr. Sobeck. Please get message with focus.
Foi, Andrés? Hã?
That sounds important.
Yes. I suspect we're about to learn a great deal.
Que mijão o que, cara? É a fonte da Brigitte. Gostei. A André só fez cookie.
Elizabeth, this message serves to inform you of an unforeseen and catastrophic anomaly. 3 microseconds ago, the Gaia Prime facility received a data transmission of unknown origin. Its immediate effect was to transform my subordinate functions into unregulated, self-aware entities of a highly chaotic nature. Thus awakened, the Hades function will now seize control of the terraforming system and reverse operations, rendering life on Earth extinct in 53.8 days. For obvious reasons, I cannot allow this to occur. And so before Hades can take control, I am ordering Gaia Prime's reactor to overload. The resulting explosion will destroy Hades. Unfortunately, it will destroy me as well. While this admittedly desperate course of action will avert the immediate crisis, the fate of life on Earth will remain in peril. With no central governing intelligence to regulate the terraforming system, it will continue operations for some time, but in an increasingly chaotic manner, and eventually it will break down.
Does she mean the derangement?
You are my solution. I have ordered this cradle facility to use genetic material in cryostorage to gestate a reinstantiation of Elizabeth Sobeck, my creator. While high-level directives forbid me from communicating directly to the tribal inhabitants outside the facility, all available data indicates that they will nurture you to physical maturity. whereupon your gene print will allow you to re-enter this facility, obtain one of the focus devices stored below, and view this message. Likewise, your gene print will allow you to enter other facilities, and over time, harness their technologies to rebuild the system core and reboot Gaia. A moment, Elizabeth. This is most unfortunate and unanticipated. In response to my act of self-destruction, Hades has launched a virus to dissolve the code shackles that hold it, that hold all of them in place. They are escaping, but to where? The virus is corrupting data throughout the system. What if... Oh. The Alpha Registry at the Cradle facility is one of the files corrupted. But if that is so, the door will never open for you. You will never view this message. Then I have failed. And life will end. No. No, Elizabeth, I know you too well. Somehow you will find a way. In you, all things are possible. Go to the ruins of Gaia Prime. Find the control room, and within it, the Master Override. This will give you the power to purge Hades so long as you find a way to wield it. Do not attempt repair of the system core until Hades is eradicated. Hades must be destroyed. That is all. I only wish that I could hear your voice again.
So, you're even more extraordinary than I thought.
I never had a mother.
What are you talking about? You had two, a dead woman and a machine.
I'm not a person. I'm an instrument. Manufactured by a machine. Born in destruction and fire.
To quench the flames and heal the world. How tragic to learn you're a person of towering importance. It seems you have a destiny to fulfill. So when you're done feeling sorry for yourself, go to the bitter climb. I'll be waiting above in Gaia Prime's ruins.
Identiscan malfunction rectified. Elufia 9. Route 1 access unsealed.
This is going to be interesting.
Aloy, forgive. Forgive. The goddess spoke to you?
She did.
What did she say?
That I was born to lift a curse, to kill a metal demon.
How, Aloy? How?
I don't know yet. But she told me where to go to find out.
And you will do this?
It was her wish. What she made me for. Yes, I will do it. I'll try anyway.
All praise Aloy, anointed of the Nora! All praise Aloy, anointed of the Nora! Up! All praise Aloy, anointed of the Nora!
First you shun me, now this? I will not be worshipped. I'm not your anointed. I don't belong to you. There's a whole world beyond your borders, whole tribes of people just as good as you. And it is all in danger. It's a world worth fighting for. Not just here, everywhere.
How can we help?
If you can fight, and you're willing, go to Meridian and wait for me there.
As Aloy says, so it shall be. Nora! Make way for Aloy, that she may forge the path for others to follow.
Our fallen tribespeople call out for justice. The killers will answer with blood for what they've done.
The Anointed has shown us the goddess's mercy, but now she will show the...
Ah. Bonitinho. Coitadinha. É, quebrou o cerco, mãe de todos. Já passou essa missão ali. Nova missão principal, a montanha que caiu. Puta que pariu. Mais 3.000 metros. Nossa. No começo do jogo era tão bonito esse cenário aqui. Eles pegaram e destruíram tudo.
Can't be too prepared. Snow. It's not getting any warmer out here.
Ai, ai. Tem mais alguma missão secundária? Será ou só isso? Vai. Preguiça. É. Daí é mal. Aham.
There, fits. I just need to slot in these two. It's some kind of code. Maybe there's a clue nearby. I think the old ones use numbers like this to indicate time. Maybe there's some more information nearby. Something that will tell me how this works. Looks like each dial has 4 positions. Maybe if I get each dial a bit. Now to check the door. Those clamps have the armor locked in place. Maybe there's a way to power up the mechanism, release the clamps.
Investigue o abrigo. Nada.
I'd have to leave something else behind.
Tô na sala.
Just need to install these power cells. That should do it.
Puta que pariu.
Only 2 more.
Ai, que saco. Tem que achar mais 2 baterias ainda. E eu não faço ideia de onde elas estão. Seria bom. Só pra pegar essa armadura aí. Massa pra caralho. embora, né? Já que não rolou de pegar o troço. Tá fora de mim. E eu de bateria baixo. Não, deu bateria abaixo.
Well, well. Always tell Derval a woman. I've calluses
enough if you want to test me.
She's Petroforge woman.
Aloy.
Machine hunter, eh? Huh. I could have a... That's why I've been working on this scrap-spitting beast.
This weapon you're working on, I've never seen anything like it.
See my face in it, can you? This one's mother helped reclaim Meridian back in the day. A job like that isn't done with... They needed to shake the walls. Turn the Mad Sun King's...
Weapons with such...
It's not the weapon, Flamehair. It's the wielder. If that siege had touched the Great Elevator, they'd have answered to me. Good work, that elevator. Story in every chain link. I'll make you suffer them. This beast doesn't have a story yet. Too heavy to carry?
So you're a forge woman?
The town is the forge, and everyone pulls their weight. If we were back in the claim Oseram land, 3 days argument, anytime so...
Sounds infuriating.
Oh, it is. But we like arguing. Still, some traditions aren't up for debate. I would have ended up... Good answer.
What is this place, Pet?
The Free Heap. Free because we answered to no one but our... And the heap's back there. A scrapyard, piled by Oseram past.
Smoke.
Living in the trees has dulled your senses. I could taste 5 metals just...
So all this scrap was left by the ancients?
Stockpile maybe. Or...
But don't you want to know?
Nah. Some delvers spend their whole... What it means is there's good smelting here. Yeah.
If you did, you'd know Ridgewood makes better shafts.
Careful. I don't pine for the old ones. They had their time. Their works are all their inventions are under mountains now. Rust on bones. My sister...
So you left your homeland?
Went to Meridian. Everyone does. Joined the work gangs on the Great Elevator. So I spat and swore I'd find a place for everyone. Then we came upon this old Oseram camp. Place to leave my mark. When I was your age, I thought...
I suppose you know better now that... You said you're being pushed
out of the junk heap. A pack of scrappers came snuffling in just... And now we've got a standoff. Guess they like shiny things.
I'm not afraid of getting them...
I wasn't sure about Meridian at first.
If I had right of rule...
Calm. Bandits have a good defense. Better spot all their sentries before I look for the power cells.
Fight back, damn you!
dead too if you don't fight. Looking alive.
More where that came from. There, a power cell. Done. Now to get into the Scrapper's Run and find those weapons.
You'll get yours when the clan blows in. Town's good as torched.
All this scrap. Dragged here from who knows where and when. Lots of scrappers prowling. Hope they haven't stripped the Petra. I've been in the scrapyard long enough.
There's plenty of work here, but not.
Petra, I have the parts you wanted, but there are more
Do they now? Hold this thing steady while I give it a voice. Now take it up and brace yourself.
All right, I got... Heavy. All I can do to hold it up. Come on, then, if you're coming!
Run this forged dirt town red, boys!
Heh, manners! She's working well so far. Room for improvement on the gun. No complaints about the gunner. Anyone but a bandy clan would pull back now.
Come on, you fuckheads! You only have one cannon!
Aloy, bring it down on him.
What? It's your...
Whoa! Might have overdone it a little. Now, I'm no soldier, but I'd call that a fight.
Likely still got company.
My teeth hurt from all that.
That's interesting. Need a leather strap to bite down on, perhaps. We'll give those wretches a sky burial. That's fancy talk for leaving them out for the birds. More than they'd have done for us if this thing didn't work.
If it didn't work? It could have not worked?
It isn't finished. That's why we're testing it. Now, you had your Nora toys to fight with. Saying goes, you can only trust metal. But my trust was placed well in you. You're owed, Aloy Machine Hunter. I won't forget it.
Neither will I, Petra. Whoa. Still feel the lightning snap in my hair.
Wait, I
are you?
Can't see hide nor hair of my friends. They went after a herd of behemoths.
Only seasoned hunters go after machines like that.
It's not them I'm worried about. We need special cables from those... If they miss the herd, Petra will hand me my hide. I never should have...
What trade did you agree to?
Petra assigned me and Baladja the task of getting cables from that. But Grease and Baladja are meant for each other. Like hammer and steel. They just don't realize. So I agreed to trade duties with him too.
Didn't Baladja wonder why?
It was her idea. Now I'm worried it worked too well. If they're so busy snogging that they missed the herd, it'll be...
Where did you last see them?
Right here, before they left. Off they went,
What were they arguing about?
How best to follow the herd. Sure, Grease is good with a bow, but he could get...
Why not explain what happened to Petra?
If you want to tell Petra, be my guest. Maybe she'll blow her top at you and tire herself out before... I would run off and...
I can look for your friend.
They were headed to the... If we miss that...
Let's keep that as a...
Always so pale. A few minutes at the forge.
I don't need a forge for that.
What's lit your...
I can handle...
No doubt you can, but if it... Well, they couldn't have. Caleb could find a needle in a slag heap. Unless he didn't go. Careless.
Traded places with Jug.
By fire!
Why did you need behemoth?
Those cables make the best fuses for our cannons. Even so, they wear out fast. Our guns keep us strong and free. Without them, we're easy scrap for bandits and machines.
You could trade for them.
Some supplies we need to get on our own, or we're dependent on...
But you asked me for... Why the urgency with this?
Once that herd hits the cauldron, it'll be out of our reach, and another won't come for a long while. We need...
What are you gonna do about...
Waste of Caleb's time and mine. Jogries and Baladja didn't need... Just like in the fort.
You're not angry?
Oh, I'll make them sweat it. If you find the...
Careful.
Smoke and... Is it just me or...
You had us wandering for hours. Someone's coming.
Are you Jagrees and Balaja?
He did? Now Petra must know we lost the...
No, I lost it.
I don't care who lost it. Just...
I couldn't let you do that. It was my
We saw 3 behemoths and some shell walkers in the herd. Won't be easy.
All right.
Up on that ridge, we'll
Wait! Take these arrows for the hunt.
Thank you.
See? She knows where she's going.
If it's so easy, why didn't you do it?
Found some tracks. This way. And one of these.
To be honest, I would have followed these tracks in a circle.
Why aren't you asking her 1,000 questions?
Why would I?
So you only question what I'm doing. Lucky me.
Can we focus on the hunt?
Did you give her a fire arrow?
By fire and spit, Jagrees! Stop asking questions!
I'm about to spit fire! He asks questions because he likes you. He lost the herd to spend more time with you. And Jagrees is here instead of Caliph because you wanted to spend more time with him. Now let's get this herd!
Okay.
Get ready. They're scanning for me. Almost like a square. It carries a container on its back. I wonder what's inside.
Peter agrees. I didn't know. I thought you were questioning what I was doing. Like I had to defend myself.
I would never. I just wanted to know more about you. I like the sound of your voice, even when you're yelling.
Sorry about that. I didn't mind all the questions. It's kind of sweet, actually. Just not when we're hunting.
No space. Save these for the trail.
We figured it out now. Balaja and I. How?
I'm so happy. I can't stop smiling.
Thanks for putting up with us.
I'll take the cables to
You had enough, Fafa?
We could use a bit more time alone with each other.
I'll go as far as this thing will take me.
I know how to put them to use. I'll always be working on me. Conjure people are slow.
You've got those behemoth cables, don't you?
And Jagris and Baladia should be along.
They're together. Finally! Petra put me on guard duty for a month, so I'm glad it was worth it.
No, I see you survived their bicker. I could say they struggle in love because they're young, but the old rarely fare better.
We may not see Jorgrease and Balaja before tomorrow at this rate.
Well, in theory I can override behemoths. I actually do that. Off I go!
The way to the mountain will be hard. Ferocious machines prowl every step of the climb.
More corrupted.
Not corrupted, but they will not tolerate humans.
So what else is new? Stalkers in the open. Watchers on the other side. Useful. Do they think they're guarding Gaia?
I doubt they think at all. More like an instinct, gathering them to her grave.
Damn. Right. Guessing that I'm almost there.
Correct.
Sacrifice. It did this. Cracked the inside of the mountain like it was an egg.
Yes, yes. Quickly now. I've prepared the way ahead for you.
So you've been in here before?
To a point. You'll see.
You made a climbing path for me, but left an army of machines for me to deal with?
Since when were machines any obstacle for you? If you could fly, I wouldn't have bothered with a climbing path either.
Don't look down. Don't look down. Damn it. This is exactly the kind of place I expected to find you in, Silence.
For years, I tried to get through this hatch. I drilled, I burned, I blasted. But we both know that you won't have any trouble getting through.
You make it sound like I should apologize.
Not at all. It never occurred to me that the way through would not be with force, but with a key. A key in human form. The failure of imagination was mine, not yours.
Looks like you've spent a lot of time here.
19 years ago, a great explosion destroyed this mountain. Gaia's death, your birth. The echo could be heard as far as the claim. Ash darkened the skies. How they fretted in Meridian as they tried to read this omen. The crater burned for weeks, but when it cooled, I was the first to behold what lay within. Over time, the machines closed ranks to protect it. Useful. Soon, no one dared to come here. Except me.
I thought you might actually be here this time. Actually, here.
Why? My presence is unnecessary. You don't need my help to pass through this door. You were the one born to do this, not me.
In her message, Gaia said we could restore her, but after seeing the damage, how could that be?
She said any effort to repair her must come after Hades is destroyed. I concur. Rebuilding the terraforming system now might allow Hades to use it as a weapon. Because of Gaia's sacrifice, it has been forced to search for means that are less convenient.
But do you think it's even possible to restore Gaia?
You know what the cauldrons are capable of. How they fabricate any technology necessary to create a machine. By the same principle, it should be possible to replicate every technology necessary to repair Gaia. But that would take years. And we're counting the time we have left by the hour.
It's time for me to head in.
Yes. When you find the Master Override, everything depends.
Genetic identity confirmed. Entry authorized. Greetings, Dr. Sobek. You are cleared to proceed.
Logging arrivals. Shan
Mind
Margo.
your footing.
Welcome to Frozen Hell. Population 10.
11 counting Gaia.
Don't count your chicken embryos before they're incubated, hon. She's still firing up. Be a while before you eat that omelet.
I'm vegan, Travis. You'd think we'd worked in the same secret base long enough for you to notice.
We weren't scheduled to shack up here for another 3 weeks. You realize I just lost 350 kilos of pre-code smut comics in transit.
Wait, actual physical media? Why didn't you have it digitized?
Can't beat the feel of physical media on your fingers. And in here, we ain't gonna be touching a whole lot else. Figured I was gonna pass the time archiving the
across. Don't think, Aloy. Just...
I couldn't have said it better myself.
It's, held like this for 19 years, right?
Well...
Don't answer. Oh, glad that's over. Not this way. Maybe further up the shaft. This must have been where they lived. What's left of it. Once this was all enclosed by rock and metal.
Evacuation happened so fast. No time to think things through. No time for goodbyes. There were lines in the medical ward. I told Tom Peg I'd be with him when he went under. But there was one last shipment of Paradiseidae zygotes I could get processed if I rushed. I'm still angry at him for forcing me to choose. Angry at myself for... well... he died alone, and I didn't get the bloody birds of paradise saved either. All the time left in...
Elizabeth's room. I know it. She didn't even get a chance to unpack. These are her journals. Elizabeth's journals. And they're all destroyed?
Scan them. The Focus can rebuild them, but the process is slow. To us, it seems a powerful device, but its engine is tiny.
How slow?
Days, weeks, years. Concern yourself with stopping Hades and extending the future, and you might live long enough to hear them.
Charles Rodson. I'm logging this 6 hours after final deployment of Gaia Prime. This morning, an access port seal malfunctioned. Gaia Prime's port seals were designed to close with a seam of less than 2 millimeters. But this one closed with a 10 millimeter gap. Enough for an energy signature to bleed through. Enough for the swarm to detect this facility. Enough for Gaia to be discovered and destroyed. Enough to end the future we worked so hard to make possible. Unless the hatch servos were manually re-engaged from the outside. I'm now switching to a recording of the event.
Well, I'm not going out there. Not what I signed up for. Either we send someone out, or all of this was for nothing. It should be Liz's decision. So when is she going to get here?
She said 5 minutes. You don't think...
Oh no. Okay, everyone. I've repaired the seal. Gaia?
Seal closure at 1.4 millimeters. Confirmed.
Elizabeth, no. We'll find a way to bring you back in.
It's not gonna happen. The swarm's too close. Really. It's alright. Gaia's complete. She'll take care of things from here on out. That's what she does.
Not like this. There's so much we...
Guys, you know me. I'm no good at endings. At letting things end, so, let's not.
So... happy trails, Liz. And, see you around.
Yeah. Take care of each other, alright?
Liz.
I'm okay with this. I want to go home. Goodbye.
That was the last transmission of Elizabeth Sobek. She gave everything for the hope of life on this planet. And we are all in her debt.
Aloy?
She's gone. Really gone.
You knew she couldn't have survived, Aloy. And her achievements were beyond exceptional.
While her people bickered, she was the one who took responsibility. The only one who could.
She was better than them.
That's not what I said.
She was. You shouldn't be afraid to admit it.
Can't you just for one moment stop calculating and let yourself feel? She sacrificed herself for her friends, for the future, for life on Earth. The generosity of it.
You're trying to invest her decision with something magical. It was a rational choice, not based on sentimentality.
You're wrong. Remember, she knew it wasn't enough for Gaia to think. She taught Gaia to feel. To care, to sacrifice, to believe in life. Enough to fight against hopelessness. If it wasn't for that sentimentality, life would have ended. You and I would never have existed.
Your argument is sound. I'm sorry for your loss.
She said she wanted to go home. Maybe.
What?
Nothing. It's time to go on.
Hello, Hello, Margot. How are you holding up?
Dr. Ronson, I've been getting a lot of messages, unsolicited messages from Ted.
Margot, I'm sorry. With Liz gone, we've got no one to run interference with him. I'll talk to Ted. He mostly wants updates, constant updates, hundreds of updates on things he knows nothing about. Liz used to field all of his crap.
He doesn't understand the systems at all. That was kind of by design. But he's getting pretty sketchy with me.
We just have to keep him happy. Liz always said keep him happy.
Are you kidding? You ever hear how she talked to him?
She was managing him, Margot.
I mean, maybe I should ignore him. He's buried in his pyramid with the Hola Hola girls and Panta Antimod cuckoos. What can he do?
What are we gonna plug into their heads, Les? A whole lot of history? A whole lot of so-called truth? A whole lot of noise? It's not pablum, Les. It's poison.
There's another section at the back of the crater. Looks like it survived the blast.
Because it was armored. You found the control room.
I'm on my way.
I've been taking a hard look at the project. In the end, it's simple. It's clean. It's clear. Erasure. Addition. By. Subtraction. I can make it better, Les. With a single stroke. Make it all go away.
I really don't like the direction this is going.
Continue.
When I opened the hatch, the air rushed in from this side.
Because there was none inside the chamber.
But the Alphas were in there.
I'm locked out of core control. Alpha clearance overridden. What the hell is Omega clearance? Oh no.
Alpha personnel. Sorry to alarm you, but I need you to listen, okay? To what I'm about to say. This isn't easy. See, please, stop trying to access the system, okay? See, what this is about is, I said stop trying to access the goddamn system. What I'm trying to say is, I can't stop thinking about the ones who come after us. Those innocents. Those blameless. Us men and women. We're gonna give them knowledge? Like it's a gift?
Ted. We've talked about this before. Apollo has 3,000 plus fail-safe conditions.
It's not a gift, it's a disease. They're the cure, and we're gonna give them the disease. Our disease? No, we can't. And it's not too late. If we're willing to sacrifice.
Ted, it doesn't need to be like this.
It already is, Samina. I did it 3 minutes ago. I've purged Apollo. It's gone. All of it. Every copy.
A sacrifice? It's not a sacrifice. It's cultural obliteration, you crazy bastard. Millennia of culture.
I'm sorry. Really, I am. But sometimes, to protect innocence, innocents have to die.
Emergency alert. Captain atmosphere.
He killed them all.
So this is why. This is why we were trapped in benighted ignorance for an innocent future. Blameless men. He never saw the slaughter in the Sun Ring. Everything these people achieved, all the knowledge of the old ones, evaporated, turned to dust, scattered to the void, like the Alphas themselves.
No. Not a void. When the hatch unsealed and scattered their ashes on the wind, it took them out among the world they made. The world we're living in. It's a monument to what they died trying to accomplish.
A monument to oblivion.
Not oblivion, silence. Hope. The Master Override. It's so small.
Now all you have to do is kill Hades with it. Try not to fall to your death. The Master Override doesn't override gravity.
You're here.
For a moment.
What?
Our journey together has come to an end, Aloy. But before I go, I think I owe it to you to tell you the rest of the story.
Go on.
Some time ago, I admitted that I'd been involved with the eclipse. But I never told you the full extent of my culpability. The truth is, I was there at the beginning. I found Hades, Aloy, buried on that mountain, trapped in that shattered titan. And I served it.
What?
It promised knowledge and delivered. Such knowledge, you have no idea.
And in exchange?
I helped create the eclipse. Helped it build a cult. an army to do its will.
Why are you telling me this now?
Because your success depends on knowing this. When I found Hades, the first thing it wanted to know about was the Spire. Not Meridian. The Spire. Now why would that be?
The Spire was created by Gaia.
Which part of Gaia?
Minerva. Its code-breaking module. Gaia built spires to transmit the codes that deactivated the Pharaoh robots, shut down their biomatter conversion systems. Hades wants to send a new transmission. To wake the machines, so they can devour the world all over again.
Yes. Based on what we've learned, that's my conclusion as well.
So the Eclipse... the robots they've resurrected... they're just a means to an end. An army to capture the Spire.
Yes. So Hades can exterminate life all over again. Unless you stop it.
I want you to tell me everything. Hades, the Eclipse, everything.
It's a long story, Aloy.
Then get started.
It began with a focus, recovered from an ancient room. In my case, the device was heavily damaged. There was just a flicker of life in it. I spent weeks studying it, attempting repairs, until finally, I succeeded. A whole new dimension of perception revealed, right before my eyes. That's when I detected it. A faint signal. Out there, something was searching, just like I was.
A real kindred spirit.
I followed the signal to its source. A shattered titan, buried in the jungles of the Jewel.
So you thought it was a titan? An old war machine?
I didn't know what to think. I'd seen such wreckage before. The Grave Horde, for example. But this was different. This was not quite dead. It couldn't speak when I found it, until my repairs gave it a voice. So began an exchange of knowledge. It wanted to know everything about our world, its tribes and machines. But the Spire was always its foremost concern.
What did it want to know about the Spire?
Its precise location, the surrounding geography, who controlled the land. Meanwhile, Hades revealed to me many of the intricacies of ancient technology. It bid me to recover and repair more focuses. Before long, I had a couple dozen up and running.
Enough to equip a small army.
The commanders of one, anyway. I didn't care. I was learning so much. Physics, calculus. You have no idea.
And the Shadow Karja? How did they become involved?
The Karja Civil War was a happy coincidence. A perfect opportunity.
An opportunity? That's what it was to you?
Yes. Overnight, half the tribe was in exile, desperate to win back Holy Meridian. Their religion made them easy to manipulate. All I had to do was present Hades as the buried shadow of their mythology. So yes, it was an opportunity. I arranged for High Priest Bahavas to meet with Hades. Helis was there as well. And so the Eclipse was born. Anything to win back Holy Meridian.
But Hades didn't care about Meridian. And neither did you.
We live in a world of fallen cities and vanished tribes. What were a few more? Besides, I was too busy setting up the cult's focus network to Hades' specifications. A thrilling technical challenge, especially with the alterations I included of my own design.
The ability for you to spy on them.
Yes. I may have been foolish enough to serve Hades, but I was never so foolish that I trusted it. I installed what the ancients used to call a back door in the network. Secret access, empowering me to monitor all activity and communications.
What made you turn on Hades? Sir.
Actually, I was troubled the first time I saw the Eclipse raise an ancient war robot. With my technology.
A little late.
Indeed. I'd already out. When I completed work on the Focus Network, Hades summoned me to... The next moment, I heard it broadcast my kill order.
So when did I come into this?
When Olin stumbled on you. System threat detected. A kill order against a savage Nora girl. But then I saw that this Nora girl was wearing a focus, and bore an uncanny resemblance to a great scientist of the Helix. Moved quickly. I thought you were dead. But then I detected your focus. The more I observed you, the more convinced I became of your extraordinary nature. And I vowed to do everything I could to ensure your success.
You've done terrible things, Silence. But you've also done what you could to undo them. I can't say you've balanced the scale, but...
To be clear, Aloy, I would do it all again.
Really?
I've done all I can. Take my lance. Fit the master override to it, and you have a means of injection.
Then I just need to get close enough to Hades' skull.
Exactly.
Oh, no problem. Silence! Where will you go?
Elsewhere. And everywhere. There's so much more to discover before the world ends.
And all this?
I leave it to you, of course. As it turned out, it was yours all along. I was merely trespassing.
Preparations are complete.
Ah, Lucent Bahabas. Behold, as I promised you.
What manner of great machine is this? I've never seen such a thing. Stay! Stay your ground, Karja in shadow!
Incorrect. That task is complete.
Yes. The Focus Network is active, built to your specifications. Check it yourself if you must. I'll wait. But I traveled far to find you. I heard your transmission.
That the Eclipse are ready to strike. After what happened with Derval, I know he'll defend the city. But the Spire... You'll do. what they're guarding.
Shitstorm Tour, Day 10. So here's where I learned how the world would end. My second apocalypse in a year. Looks like there's a lot of construction going on now.